My views about spiritual teachers. A warm greetings to you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Richard. I am a spiritual person who has been practicing certain techniques and studying spirituality and other related subjects over the course of the last 11 years or so, in which have been developing myself spiritually and had created an extraordinary life for myself. And also I believe I am anyway, I come to believe that I am developing myself to become a spiritual master one day. If I keep doing what I'm currently doing, it may happen for me. Be my own teacher, spiritual teacher, my own spiritual master. Well, I have certain views about spiritual teachers. And for starters, I would like to mention to you that there may very well be three things that many spiritual teachers won't tell you. The first thing is that many spiritual teachers probably won't tell you is that you don't need them. You don't need a spiritual teacher to develop spiritually. You can do it all on your own, just like I have been doing over the course of the last 11 years. I never needed a spiritual teacher. I never relied upon a spiritual teacher to guide me. I did it all on my own. If I can do it, so can anyone else. Another thing that many spiritual teachers probably won't tell you is that you are your own best teacher. You are your own best spiritual teacher. You have you have the unlimited potential and power to be your own spiritual teacher. Another thing, the last thing, the third thing that I like to mention is that quite possibly many spiritual teachers won't tell you that you can you have the potential, unlimited potential to become a spiritual teacher yourself. Those are three things I think that many spiritual teachers probably won't tell you. And many spiritual teachers that there are, I think it's a mixed bag out there between good and bad spiritual teachers, so-called good, so-called bad. There's sincere spiritual teachers that are out there who are truly seeking to help out mankind, and then there are quite possibly many spiritual teachers out there who have their own selfish motives. They have their own self-interest in mind, where they don't they're not teaching others spiritually for the sake of others' best interest in mind. They're doing it out of their own selfish motives. whether it is that they want to gain financially, whether it is they want to feel powerful, gain power, whether it is they want to have sex, they want intimacy with the spiritual. There may be spiritual teachers out there who are seeking to have sex with as many followers as they could possibly have, many of their followers, and whatever other reasons. Many spiritual teachers they don't. It seems to be that they don't want to teach you direct ways to help you grow spiritually. It seems to be like they they like to do things in a roundabout manner. They don't directly seek to help you. They want you to keep coming back to them, relying upon them. That's what it seems to be. That there are many spiritual teachers out there that are like that. They want you to rely upon them. They want you to follow them. They want to be put on a pedestal. Many spiritual teachers are put on a pedestal. Some are even worshipped and adored. And another thing is that the message that many of these, well, all spiritual teachers, the message of all spiritual teachers is usually the same old message. There's nothing new about it. It's the same old message that's been handed down from generation to generation, except each spiritual teacher has their own way of administering the message to their followers, to others. They have their own way of explaining the message. But it's the same old message, usually. It's usually nothing new. If I ever do qualify as a spiritual teacher, as I already mentioned, I don't want to be put up on a pedestal. I don't want to be followed. I don't want to be relied upon. All that I want to do is share with others information that could greatly help their lives out. I just want to be of great service to others. I don't want recognition and I don't want fortune and fame. I'm not interested in those things. I just want to be of service to others, to help out in any which way that I can. I think this is unlike many spiritual teachers, I think, who have big egos. And not only that, there are many people out there who think, I think there are many people out there who think that spiritual masters are perfect, spiritual teachers are perfect, that they know it all, they have all knowledge. But that's not the case. Spiritual teachers are not perfect, and they don't know it all. They still have human frailties. They still have human defects, and they don't have all the knowledge that there is that they're not all knowing. There's still room to learn and grow. Well, if we are in need of a spiritual teacher, we must be very cautious about who we choose because there may very well be many wolves in sheep's clothing out there. Well, I think I covered just about all that I wanted to cover as far as my views about spiritual teachers. As I already had mentioned, I think it's a mixed bag of good and bad. There's sincere, there's good, sincere spiritual teachers that are out there, I'm sure. And then on the opposite end, I would consider some of the many some of them, at least some of them, not to be such good spiritual teachers because they have self motives and they have their best. They don't have others' best interest in mind. Well, if you would like to become a spiritual teacher, your own spiritual teacher, go experiencing life, even though you make mistakes, you can learn from those mistakes. If you want to be your own spiritual master, if you want to develop yourself spiritually to a point where you do become a spiritual teacher or a spiritual master, and you want to create an extraordinary life for yourself, I strongly suggest to you to purchase my book, How to Create an Extraordinary Life for Yourself. This book this book has an immense amount of vital information in it, which covers numerous topics with brief explanations and numerous actual hands-on techniques that can easily be practiced, and whatever else is in this book. I strongly suggest to you to purchase this book. It is a life changer. Well, it has the potential to become a life changer for you. If you want to create an extraordinary life for yourself, at least consider purchasing this book. If you are interested in purchasing this book, all that you need to do is visit barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com. Type in the title at the search bar, How to Create an Extraordinary Life for Yourself. Then press enter naturally. And this book should appear. At least consider purchasing this book. I would now like to end this video with this comment. you are on a spiritual journey, always keep in mind that you are your best spiritual teacher. Learn to rely upon yourself more so than anyone or anything else. That's all that I wish to share with you in this video. I am hopeful that this video serves you well. I wish you all the best in life. Have a great day.